Hyperdive Heroes is a podcast for grown-ups, with cursing, depicted violence, and unsettling descriptions. Viewer discretion is advised.
Dear Journal, we were able to find Jeffery again, albeit under less than ideal circumstances. Whilst Chad and Alice went to the rooftops in pursuit, Sonny and I made our way to the castle to inform the princess. As Sonny and I got to the castle, we ran into Java, who we informed of the situation before parting ways. This, we would later learn, was a mistake. After Chad transformed Jeffery into a chocolate love boy or something, who was then unceremoniously melted by Java, we were finally able to have a talk with Giselle. Though I am still not entirely sure of the situation unfolding around us, I do have my own theories. Theories that I will at present be keeping to myself. There are ears everywhere, after all.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to Hyperdive Heroes. I am your game master, your host, your rabble-rouser, Thomas Kirkendall, and we return from the netherworld once more to grace this world with our presence, this immaterial realm that only exists within the mind's eye of some eldritch being. Hey, how's it going? Hope you're having a good day. I hope you're enjoying your existence within this eldritch dream that we all exist in.
And it is I, Alexander Kirkendall, here, emerging from the shadows myself, to play Robert Orion Bancroft, a man who probably does know how to make coffee and start a stove, unlike a certain someone who makes coffee out of their hand.
Well, Java knows how to make coffee.
And not magic. Start a fire.
Not actually.
I would not be surprised if you told him you need heat to start a fire and he started dousing the firewood in hot coffee. I would not be surprised.
The wood is made of coffee beans.
That's not wood. That's just like a pressed log of beans.
Can you imagine?
This is just a bean log. That's not wood. Wood is a different substance, my guy.
Yeah. I, Daedra, cannot imagine. Hi. Yeah. I'm Daedra. I play Chad Ryan.
What a segue! Good lord. Oh my god.
Bean logs into Daedra.
Fitting.
Yeah, no, it's already done. The deed's done.
Okay,
we were talking about bean logs. I'm Daedra. I play Chad Ryan. 2 first names, Heart of Gold, and he's tired of hearing about bean logs and just wants to go home so bad.
Tired of hearing about these cursed wizards in this cursed world.
I don't want your bean logs, Java. Stop trying to sell them to me.
I am.
But have you had a bean log?
No more bean logs. Sonny's gonna find a bean log in the game and beat someone with it. I play.
You gotta find the bean wizard to do that.
Yeah. Oh well.
He's still alive somewhere out there, right?
Yeah. Well, here's to hoping. I'm Tristan Riley. I play Sonny Sullivan Summers, a young man who is approaching this situation much like the average Skyrim player.
quick saving and going on a killing spree. Go on a killing spree.
He's struggling with the inability to quick save.
It's a good thing we left the adoring fan at home.
Yeah, and he's also just desperate
I can't believe you guys abandoned Friendrin.
Desperate to get home to his lovely girlfriend, who I definitely remember the name of, which is Lucy Leverton.
Yeah.
Of course, because I would never forget.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Tristan, what's her middle name? What's her middle name?
Elephant never forgets.
What's her middle name, Tristan? Do you remember her initials?
Yeah, I remember. Do you know her middle name?
Yeah, for sure.
What is it?
I don't know. You tell me. Your backstory.
I know
who's
what
on
it
first.
Yeah. We both know. We don't need to say it, Tristan. We both know.
Yeah. Exactly.
So last time we left off, all of you had finally taken a much needed rest after Java murdered Jeffery. So
thanks, Java.
and all
really
you guys,
playing for the team there.
All you guys in the inn. The light fades out as Java puts his fingers up to his eyes and moves them towards Robert, like, I'm watching you. As the light fades out. And as the light fades back in, he's still sitting there at the bar, looking at all three of you. But now he's polishing a mug. As you all fade in, fade out, and then fade back in. So, you guys are now standing in. Java's polishing a mug, and he looks up and he goes, good morning. How's your sleep?
I don't sleep here, Java.
Oh, nonsense. You just went to bed.
Maybe that's what you saw.
I mean,
anyway.
To him, he was probably just staring at us all night.
Nonsense. I have important business to do. He keeps polishing his mug.
Are you sure about that? Because, alright, you know what?
Positive.
Okay.
Robert leaves the building.
How long have you been polishing that mug, Java? How long have you been polishing that mug?
What?
How long have you been polishing that mug?
What'd you say?
Okay. Alright. Alright, Java. Just be like that, then.
As he's polishing the mug, a second hand comes from below the desk and puts another mug onto the bar and disappears beneath it.
What? Did you guys just see that? Can we leave now? I want to leave.
Yeah, let's leave.
Do you guys leave the inn?
Yes.
Robert already left.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys step outside the inn. Alice is standing outside the doors to the inn. She's sitting kind of standing by the doors. And she's just kind of standing there, and she turns, she goes, "Oh, hey, good morning. How'd you sleep?"
I don't sleep here.
Did you have trouble sleeping, or?
Slept great.
No, everything just fades to black and then unfades the next morning.
Isn't that how sleeping works?
Nope, not usually.
Wait.
Well, I mean, like, everything goes dark and then you wake up.
Well, wait, Alice, do you sleep?
No, that's just what I've been told. I'm just guessing.
Okay.
She says, I don't know. She shrugs. I'm asking questions. I don't know as much as you. I mean, like, I'm just earnestly asking.
I mean, like, in our world, when we sleep, we have dreams, and we don't just instantly wake up.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean,
that's neat. I wish I could dream.
Do you know what a dream is? Do people talk about dreams here?
I mean, I've heard it discussed. I have not the faintest what it might be.
Oh. It's just kind of like seeing stuff that ain't there while you're laying in bed.
Isn't that what imagination is?
I mean, yeah, sometimes dreams...
We're getting off topic. We have things to do.
I mean...
We sure do.
We could go... Yeah, let's just go and... I mean, are we ready to leave town, or do we want to say goodbye to the princess first? Or I guess we can just leave.
I think we might want to stop by the shop.
Oh yeah, we do have a lot of money now.
Reminder, Reiner, the princess did say she was going to acquire some potions for you guys, and you guys would just need to stop by, and you guys said you would stop by the castle to see.
Oh.
That is true.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's do that.
Let's go pick up them potions and stuff.
Yes, we should probably do that.
All right. Off to the castle.
You guys make your way up to the castle, and you approach the front doors. 2 soldiers salute and open the doors to the castle for you, as normal. And you guys step into the halls of the castle and begin to walk your way down the halls. You come into the throne room where you find the king kind of slouched over at his throne again. And you also see that there is a couple of advisors speaking to him, and then they turn and just kind of NPC cycle walk out of the room to somewhere else in the castle. Ah, heroes! Welcome back! What can I do for you?
We're here to speak to your daughter, the princess, about potions.
Oh, I think she's in the gardens. You can go check there.
Excellent, thank you, sir.
Yes. Oh, and you got this. Home Slizzles.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Am I hip yet, Sonny? Sonny, am I cool yet?
No, you're real cool, Your Highness.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I put my fist out to go fist bump him. Hell yeah, old man.
He goes, the youth is finally approving of me. He gives you a fist bump. Yes, finally my daughter will think I'm cool, he says.
Oh boy.
I mean, I think your daughter already thinks you're pretty cool.
Does she?
Well, yeah.
Does she though, Sonny?
Sure. I think so.
Hooray! He says.
She told me she thinks you're sick.
Oh, yay! He claps his hands. This has made my day. King Gallant's off to a good start today. So I guess you guys head to the garden.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You make your way to the garden. You find Princess Giselle sitting on one of the benches in the garden, her hands folded into her lap, and she's kind of looking off at the various plants. You notice that as she's sort of staring at the various plants and stuff in the garden, she has a very far away look in her eyes. She's not quite present in sort of she's when you're super deeply thinking about something, and she's just kind of seems kind of checked out a little bit as you guys enter the garden. But as soon as she notices you guys or hears you guys, she turns and kind of blinks and stands up, and that friendly smile returns, and she just goes, welcome back. I trust you all rested well?
As well as we could.
About as well as we could.
Yep.
Considering the fact that sleep always seems to elude us.
I've heard a lot of people have trouble sleeping with Java watching over them, but I'm glad you were able to. She walks over to you guys, and she says, now, I have acquired a few items as was requested for you all.
Much appreciated.
With actually the Greenwood opened up, there was actually more things available than there were before. So I actually have a couple things for you because our trade options have improved.
Cool.
Very good, very good.
So obviously here I have 2 potions of healing for each of you. And she hands one to Robert and Sonny, not to Chad. You need a fucking crafting bench for your heals. Actually, the potions do work on you. You just can't. You just don't
work.
Yeah,
I can't hold them.
Yeah, you can't carry them. But she looks over. She goes, but this time, she taps her head. She goes, I remembered, and she hands 3 potions to Robert and 3 to Sonny. She goes, 2 of those are for Chad.
Okay, so I have 4 potions now. 4 healing potions.
Well, she gave you 3, and then she gave 3 to Sonny.
Yeah, I already had one.
Okay, so yeah. Okay. But yeah, she looks to you, Chad, and she goes, I remember it last time, and I wanted to make sure that we still got things for you as well, even if you don't have an inventory.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. It makes me feel seen.
Of course. And then she just smiles, and she goes, trust me, Chad, I know what it's like to not be seen.
I nod my head.
Robert also nods his head solemnly.
She also goes, and for Robert, for you, I know that your powers have allowed you to wield scroll magic, so I did pick up a couple scrolls for you.
Oh.
And she's going to hand you 2 scrolls.
Nice.
Giselle hands you the scrolls and says, both of these scrolls I thought would be highly useful considering you're going to be going into, obviously dangerous areas once again, and I wanted to make sure you had scrolls that could be helpful. In case you guys get into more action. Or maybe helping you avoid action in some cases. The scroll she hands you, I'd like you to read what they do, Robert.
Sounds good to me. All right, we have Scroll of Veil of the Unseen. You become invisible for a scene as long as you perform no action other than moving. You can perform an action becoming visible and become invisible again if you just move the next round. Okay. So invisibly stalking around, becoming visible to open a door, closing the door, turning invisible again. Ripe for comedic timing.
Yep, it lasts throughout the scene. Yep.
And Scroll of Mage Bubble. You and up to a dozen others are encased in a water globe. I wonder who made this spell. For up to a scene, the water automatically protects from all fire and can be rolled like a ball by the will of the caster. For the scene, any encased can breathe normally. Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah. The second one was actually created by Marlon, as you might have assumed.
I can tell.
I would have never guessed.
Well, it's because I was going through his sort of study after, he's been missing and I've been searching, and he did have a few scrolls left behind in his office, and I thought that maybe you would put them to good use. Marlon certainly isn't using them, and I figured might as well give them all to you.
All right, 19 of my inventory slots are now full. I have 1 spare for Chad.
All right, so you got the 2 scrolls. Everyone got, Sonny and Robert got 2 healing potions. She looks over and she goes, all right, before you set out, is there anything else you need?
I wonder, I don't know if this would be a thing. Do you have perhaps a scroll case that I could store multiple scrolls in?
I don't think so, no.
Well, worth a shot. I'm trying to clean up some of my
you might be able
space.
to find... You might be able to find items like that in Snow Peaks. The goblins in Snow Peaks are master craftsmen. They can make almost anything.
That is an excellent point, and I should keep my eyes peeled since we're heading in that direction, going to Wizardland.
Yes, and also C can make a lot of things. If you can find C and talk to him, he can probably craft you some very powerful items if you have any, things for him to craft with.
Sounds good to me. Well, this has been a very fruitful engagement, and I appreciate your time and effort on our behalf.
It's the least I can do in the circumstances. I wish I could do more, frankly, but my hands are rather tied.
I would like to point out that this is not the least you could do. You could be doing far less. You are working hard, and I appreciate it.
I suppose, from a stance of wanting you all to succeed, I'm doing the very least I could do.
From the sounds of it, you're doing the best that you can, not the least.
Well, I don't necessarily talk myself up that much.
Me neither.
She says, well, if that's all, I bid you farewell and good luck, and be safe. Wizardland is a very dangerous place.
It sure sounds like it.
Yep. Thank you, Princess.
Just be careful.
Wizard theme park. What could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
She looks at you, Chad, and just very bluntly, everything. She says very flatly, everything, Chad.
Oh, okay.
Then she turns back to the rest of you and she says, well,
it's a theme park run by the Wizard Mafia. You think the Mafia is going to abide by safety guidelines?
No.
Exactly.
She just is nodding like, just like in the background, like,
I tell you, there may be a contractor wizard, but there sure isn't an OSHA wizard. I know that much.
Hey guys.
Huh?
Yes?
Yeah.
Alice kind of speaks up and she goes, if it's all the same to you, would you mind if I stayed here for a little bit?
Robert nods and goes, If that is your wish.
I mean, like, I'll catch up to all of you, but like...
Why do you want to stay?
Well, I need some time to think. And I don't know, after last night, I kind of feel like I need some time to myself.
Understandable.
All right.
So if you wouldn't mind, I mean, I'll catch up to you, but I think I'm gonna stay here in the capital for a little bit, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Far be it from me to tell you how to live your life.
Yeah. Sorry, I know you probably wanted me to help you out, but I just...
You have nothing to apologize for, Alice.
Yeah.
Would that be okay? She looks at Giselle. Giselle shrugs and goes, sure, if you want to stay here for a little bit. That's fine with me. All right. In that case, I'm just going to hang out here for a spell. But I'll catch up to y'all. I know which way you're headed, so I'll head that way eventually. But, hey, good luck out there. You guys got this.
Robert will nod.
Thanks, Alice.
Yeah.
Have fun.
You too.
Take as much time as you need.
I would recommend steering clear of Wizardland, though. Who knows what kind of shenanigans they might try to get up to.
If I come and find you, I'm going to come find you when I'm ready. If you're in Wizardland when I do, then so be it.
Well, it sounds like we gotta get out of Wizardland quick.
Oh, I doubt it will be quick, she says.
I also doubt it will be quick, but I have a vain hope, against all odds, that things might just be easy. But I know better.
Why would you jinx us like that?
Giselle smiles and she goes, vanity is the sister of pride.
She sure is.
She just smiles, but in a way of with that, you just look over and Alice kind of gives a little salute. And then she comes over and she hugs Chad.
Thanks, Alice.
She pats your back and she goes,
Hey, I'll catch up to you, okay?
yeah,
Stay safe out there.
I will. I'll come find you guys soon.
Okay.
She turns to Robert, gives Robert a fist bump.
Fist bump her back.
She looks to Sonny and she says, Sonny, good luck out there. And then she turns and walks away.
Thanks.
All right, let's go.
Giselle's making this face like, like awkward.
Sonny just looks slightly confused.
Yeah, so she walks off, and I guess you guys go to depart the castle?
Yes.
Okay. And you head out of the city towards the road, or you have anything else you want to do in the city?
My inventory is pretty full, but we could still visit the shop to see what they might have that Sonny could use.
Could also
But I
maybe
suppose that would be up to Sonny.
sell stuff that you want to get rid of. Do you have anything you want to sell?
No, all the stuff that I have is stuff I want to keep.
Well, yeah, potions. I don't really think there's...
I'm ready to go, but I'm always ready to go. Chad doesn't have very much upkeep.
Nope.
Yeah.
But you have limitless power. Limitless power.
Can I...
Unlimited power!
Chad is like a genie.
Yeah.
He can grant wishes, but they
He's
always
a monkey's paw.
Yeah, he's the monkey's paw will curl.
Can I wield the binder blade one-handed? Or is that a two-handed weapon?
Yeah, you can wield it one-handed.
Okay, well, I might be worth going to the shop to buy a shield. If they have a shield?
They might, yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to go and see if they have a shield. The shop.
What wonderful game design to have a shop with gotcha mechanics for what items it might have. Who needs consistency in game design?
It's the random shop of mystery. It uses its own currency, too.
Gotta love the company store.
I just got V-Bucks.
Don't you fucking dare. I hate that. I hate that so much. All right.
You know Marlin from Fortnite?
From Marlin Fortnite dancing. So are you guys going to the shop?
Yes.
If Sonny wants to go to the shop, Robert will accommodate.
I would like
All right.
to.
You make your way to the shop. Of course, it just says, the shop on the sign. You make your way into the shop and open the door. And step inside. Of course, it's that same shop filled with glass cases and shelves and little display cases full of different items, knickknacks, scrolls, potions, other little items. And of course, you also see on the front desk of the shop, you see the same note that is always there. And descending from the ceiling, kind of fluttering with their little wings, are Sugar and Spice. Spice looks over and she goes, "Oh, hello there, welcome back." And you hear Sugar go, "It's good to see you there, see? Welcome back to the shop, eh?"
Hi, Sugar. Hi, Spice.
We're back.
Hello.
Spice looks over and she goes, "I assume you're here to get provisions for your journey."
That we are.
Yep.
Alrighty. Sugar looks over and says, "Well, anything you could want here is here in the shop, see? You just gotta..."
Why is your voice... Oh, never mind. I'm looking for a shield. Got any
Did you forget it
shields?
changes every time? Did you forget it changes
I mean,
every time?
I just remembered. That's why I said never mind.
It's still funny. Still funny. Yeah. So you look over. Spice goes, "Yeah, I believe we got a shield. What do you got? You got the funds for it?"
I've
Buster?
got 300 bits.
"Oh, Mr. Big Bucks over here," she says.
Well, the princess was nice enough to help me out.
She's really nice, really charming lady.
You sure
They
is.
look up and they're like, well, yeah, we can get you a shield. 34 bits.
All right. Here you go. I'll take it.
Sorry, 32, not 34.
Ah, all right.
So you can spend 32 bits. I'll tell you what a shield does. A shield is a simple item, and the way the shield works is once per scene, you can use it to deflect an attack.
All right.
So if an attack would hit you, and you have to make like an armor roll, you can just use your shield's once per scene ability to deflect an attack. So it's basically an attack cancel.
Understood. All right. Thank you very much.
Alright, so you get a simple shield, put on your arm. Spice looks over and she goes, "Is there anything else I can get you?"
Not for me.
Nope, I'm good.
Alrighty. Well, pleasure doing business with ya. And good luck out there, see? It's a really dangerous world out there, Sugar says.
Hey, don't need to tell me. Well, farewell.
You guys depart.
Yep.
Yes.
Alright, you guys depart and you're leaving the city.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm doing.
You guys head out the front gates of the capital city and make your way onto the road and begin to make your way down it. And it doesn't take you long before you arrive at that intersection, one sign pointing to Lumpy's Inn further down the road. And then the other direction, there's a sign pointing, up more north, where the direction Wizardland is supposedly in. That sign has the Hallowed Inn on the sign, as you guys remember from last time you passed through here.
Right. Well, I reckon if we need a crafting table, they got them enchanted crafting tables up at Wizardland too.
Yes, but Lumpy, we might not have to pay through the nose to actually get a look at.
Yeah.
Reminder, you guys weren't able to get into his house when you tried.
True.
Maybe we
Couldn't
could just
get into the house.
Could we have Lumpy do it for
We're
us?
able to destroy the house and then have it come back.
What are we gonna do to destroy the house? Drop a bunch of gold on it again?
Yep.
I don't know. It's a bit risky, I think. Who knows? Maybe the whoever's watching us. I uneasily look up at the sky. Might not make it happen the same way this time. Something could go wrong. Maybe Lumpy will stay dead forever.
We don't really know. Is it worth the risk? What if
I don't
it's a crafting bench that only makes scarecrows? I don't fucking know.
I mean, yeah, that's possible. I think we should just go to Wizardland and figure out how to get a crafting table once we're up there.
That sounds good to me.
Alright. If I'm outvoted, I'm outvoted. Let's go.
Alrighty then.
Okay, So we're heading up the road to Wizardland or to Lumpy's Farm?
Wizardland.
All right, you take the turn off at the sign that says the Hallowed Inn and begin to make your way further up north. You begin to make your way up the road, up towards where the land would connect to Snow Peaks, and begin to travel through the grassy fields. You begin making your way, moving down this dirt trail, this dirt road that cuts through the rolling grassy green hills. Once again, this very beautiful and pastoral as you're passing through it. And, you get a good ways of traveling. I think you guys travel for about an hour, nothing eventful happening. And after about an hour, all of a sudden, you guys see a guy running down the road at you guys. Just like full sprint, full tilt.
Uh-oh. Do I recognize this person?
I'm sure this will be fine.
He looks to be like a cat man. Like an anthropomorphized cat person who's just running.
It's not Frendrin, thank God.
And like kind of
he didn't
He's
leave
like wearing like
Metaverse.
leather armor, and he's got like an axe on his back, and he's just running towards you.
Andrew Lloyd Webber, please.
Hail, traveler!
He runs right up to you and stops, and he goes, "Your money or your life."
God damn it!
God! What the fuck? You've got to be fucking kidding me.
And he stands just in a neutral pose.
All right, look,
Am I
man.
locked into like a chat menu?
No, he's
Does
just
he have
staring
like
at
really
you.
old like PS2 graphic face?
He did run he did run up really close to who's in front of the group.
Probably me, because I'm the ranger.
As the Pathfinder, I'd say it's probably
Sonny.
Sonny.
Okay, so he ran right up to Sonny, and he's like a few feet from him, like uncomfortably
I
close.
try
to
to
his
like
face.
lean back a bit. I'm just like,
He shuffles forward as
look,
you lean back to stay
all right,
really close
man,
to you.
give me some personal space. You're in my bubble.
Your money or your life.
All right, look,
And
how much
how
money
about
you
the secret
want?
third option of we just talk? Why are you
He continues to stare.
Why are you committing banditry on this road, sir?
He continues to stare.
Are
at
you-
Sonny.
I think you have to ask him.
Okay, why are you trying to rob us?
Your money or your life.
Is that all you can say?
He has like a default stance. He's just kind of like
Okay. All right.
like
Look,
cycling.
I know
through.
you guys don't
Like
approve
a
of me
default.
killing NPCs, but I mean,
We killed the shit out of those brownies.
yeah. I mean, I don't know what else to do with this guy. I try to like take a step around him, kind of cautiously.
He takes out his axe.
Okay. All right.
He takes out his
I
axe.
pull out my halberd.
He turns to Sonny.
Fuck.
Okay.
I tried,
Enter
guys.
combat.
I tried.
What the hell is this?
All right, heroes go first. There is a cat man in leather armor with a big axe in front of you.
Can I use my halberd to try and like disarm and subdue him?
Yeah, but you're gonna take a bane because it's harder what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna take a bane to your roll, which I believe you get a double bane or a double boon roll on this. So
I get a double boon, so it would just be a regular boon.
regular
roll.
boon roll. I tell you what you got.
All right.
Yes.
A 6. That's a critical. You swing at him and knock his axe from his hands, and his axe falls to the ground, and he immediately raises his fists and starts like moving around you with his fists.
Would he
up.
get to roll again because 6 explodes?
He's not trying to damage him. He was trying to disarm him specifically.
I was also trying to subdue him, but I suppose that would be like kind of technically like a multi-action, which isn't really allowed.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to pick or choose. So yeah, you have effectively disarmed him, but he is still sort of like cycling around you, kind of like, I'm gonna punch you now. As if taking away his weapon has not deterred
This guy.
his efforts. What about Sonny and Chad?
I kind of like I pull out the binder blade, but I kind of look at Chad like, I mean, do you want to try some before I hit him?
Yeah, now that I see that he's unarmed, I'm gonna I'm just gonna wink at Sonny, and then I run straight at the cat man, and I try and like grapple him.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
And then if I successfully grapple, I want to pick him up and then slam him backwards over myself like a wrestler.
All right. I think it's just a flat roll.
It is like a flat roll.
Like a flat D6.
That's a 3. Can I spend 2 carbon to make it a 5?
Well, actually, yeah, I would say this is more difficult. So yeah, we'll go with the 5.
Okay.
Okay. God damn it. All right. So you you go running up to this dude and grab him and suplex him. And he just like flips over and hits the ground, thud. And as you suplex slam his head into the ground, he goes, oh, and then like ragdolls. Just ragdolls onto the ground.
Where have I seen this happen before?
Well,
is he dead?
Sir? Sir? I start like kind of like tapping him with my foot.
Is he?
He's just,
sir,
you tap me your foot,
gonna get up?
And he unnecessarily like flops and flails around when you touch him.
I think I killed him.
Oh.
He fades out of existence.
Whoa.
I killed him.
Oh shit.
Oops.
Well,
didn't even get to check his pockets. All right.
There's like a little pouch on the ground, like just laying neatly on the top of the ground.
All right. I walk up at.
He did try and rob us.
I mean,
so it's justified.
I think it's
right?
fair enough. I mean, unless anyone objects, I walk over and like try to loot the pouch.
Inside the pouch is a photo of him with 2 kids.
Oh, what the fuck? I close the window and just walk away. I look mildly upset.
This whole interaction is some kind of weird horse shit. What even is this?
All he had was a photo of him and his family.
Okay.
Stupid.
Turns out his wife and his kid left him because he was robbing people on the street.
Yeah, let's say that.
So that happened.
What was the point of this encounter? This isn't even that kind of open world RPG. What the fuck?
Like a random encounter, if I may say so. I guess there's Catman in this world. Alright. I mean, shall we press on?
It doesn't matter. And Robert keeps walking.
Alright. Let's go.
Alright. So Robert almost has an aneurysm and then keeps walking. You guys make your way.
Repress it.
You guys continue to make your way down the road, and after a little while, you see an inn on the side of the road as it gets more to the afternoon. You get a good ways. Actually, more like the evening, more like as it's getting darker as you guys travel for the day.
We see Java sprinting up to the inn from a distance.
Motherfucker.
Fucking Terminator music starts playing.
So you approach an inn on the side of the road as you guys travel for about a day. As it starts to get darker, the sun's starting to get low on the horizon. It's getting to that twilight lighting. And you've been traveling.
Sun's getting real low, big guy.
And it's true. And you can see as you guys are getting closer what appears to be an inn on the side of the road. And it's a 2-story inn. It has very gothic looking architecture. And it looks like it has tons of like Halloween themed decorations all over it. And the sign says the Hallowed Inn.
Do we dare, gentlemen?
Looks kind of spooky.
Is this a Halloween event? How long have we been in here?
Oh, man.
I don't think it's a Halloween event. I think it's just, spooky Halloween reference. Ooh. Just like every other pandering, half-hearted, cash grab, shit-ass thing that's in this fucking game.
Yeah, I hope it's not Halloween already. Jesus.
The front of the inn has a little stone wall that surrounds the entire complex with a big metal gate sort of at the entrance to the inn that you'd have to move through. It's not shut, it's open, so you guys can pass through it. And then there's a series of stone steps that go up to a door with a big knocker on the front.
Do we dare, gentlemen?
I'm kind of curious myself, but we're also not injured. I mean, we don't really need to rest. We could just keep going. We could always...
Chad, what are your thoughts?
I think that, I'm pretty good on... I'm pretty rested up. Pretty spry feeling still, but I don't know. Walking around in the dark also doesn't sound fun.
It's true. Who knows what asinine other random encounters we'll run into.
Yeah, maybe they get worse at night.
Is there even moonlight?
I mean, there's only one way to find out.
Yeah, so it is starting to get dark, so you guys could continue to travel through the dark, or you could try to go to the inn.
Oh boy. All right. Let's just go to the inn. That's my vote.
Okay.
All
that
right.
sounds good. Best not to travel during the dark.
During the dark times.
You approach the front door as you step up the stone steps up to the gothic-looking wooden door with the large gargoyle-faced knocker on the front and the gothic architecture. And I will say, Robert, as somebody who enjoys sort of your like fantasy, aesthetic, because you've made your whole video game. The gothic architecture is in good taste. You are like, this is some really nice, like, cool gothic architecture.
At least the aesthetics are there.
And you also love autumnal things, so
I'll
very much your
use the knocker
vibe.
on the door. Clunk, clunk, clunk.
Thunk, thunk, thunk. Makes a big satisfying banging noise. And after a few minutes, the door opens. And a fog rolls out from the opening of the door. And a figure slides into view wearing a big cloak. A very pale man with slightly pointed ears and slicked back black hair floats to the opening of the door and goes, "Welcome to the Hallowed Inn. Hello. Will you be dining with us tonight?"
I don't think we've actually eaten since we got... Oh, no, we haven't.
I suppose we'll be hanging around until dawn.
"Yes, we'd love to have you for dinner. Come inside." He floats back.
Oh, hell.
Robert looks to his left at Sonny, looks to his right at Chad, and is just like, "Are we sure, gang?"
So when you say have us for dinner, do you mean like eat us?
What? I do not eat people. I am a vegetarian.
Can you...
He says.
He says he's a vegetarian. It's fine. I believe him.
Does he have fangs? Obvious fangs.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would like to make an insight check.
No such thing in this thing. No such thing in this system.
Actually, I think traveling through the dark might not be so bad. Maybe we should just press on.
Oh, stay a while. We have the most comfortable beds.
Yeah, how about no? That's my vote. What do you guys say?
No, I'm a chill guy. I just am very creepy, he says.
Are you a wizard of some variety, sir?
Maybe.
Oh no, I don't fucking trust
If you're
him.
a cop, you have to tell me.
Huh?
What kind of wizard are you, sir? If you don't mind my asking.
Why don't you come inside?
Why are you so cagey about this?
This is just how I am, he says.
I think we should leave, but what do you guys think? I mean, if we're gonna go in, we may
I'm
as well
not
go
going to
in.
lie. There's a morbid curiosity.
I am very curious at this point too.
Robert and Chad are like,
There's
I
a
want to go in.
morbid curiosity.
I want to go in. Like,
I don't want to, but I do, but I don't, but I do. I want to see what kind of jank-ass chicanery is in here, but I also don't want to deal with it.
Fuck
I
it
want to
then.
know.
I'm going in. I step inside.
okay.
Sonny immediately evaporates. Damn.
I also step inside.
Am I trapped by magic now? I try to step back outside.
So yeah, you step outside after you step.
Okay, I just had to check. I step back inside. I
suppose I'll go in too.
I think it's okay, boys.
Okay. You step inside and he looks to you and he goes, "Welcome to the Hallowed Inn. I am the proprietor of this fine establishment.
Yeah.
My name. Hey, my name." And he looks over and he goes, "Hello, nice to meet you. My name is Ben."
Nice to meet you, Ben.
Your name's Ben?
Yes.
Any last name, or is it just Ben?
Just Ben.
I'm starting to think that he might just be like this.
My full name is Benjamin, but I go by Ben.
It's not Benjula or
No? Why would it be that?
That's a weird ass name.
Vlad Ben.
That is a weird ass name. No.
Ben Vlad. Dracula.
I think his name's just Benjamin, Sonny. I think
his name's Vlad.
That's my name.
Vlad the Ben Paler.
That would be a sick name, but no, my name's just Ben.
Alright, Ben.
Alright, Ben, so what services does this inn provide?
Follow me. He floats into the next room.
Watch him not actually be floating, but just be on a hoverboard that you can't see because of his long ass robe or cloak.
Well, if you actually look at the bottom of the fog and where the cloak is, it's hard to see where his feet are. But if you look very closely, you can actually see there is a hoverboard he is sliding on across the floor that is hidden partially by the cloak and the fog.
Sick.
He is hoverboarding around.
He is very committed to the bit.
He floats into the next room. Inside is a very gothic-looking bar and dining area. There is hanging fabrics and Halloween decorations basically everywhere. The back of the bar is very red and black, gothic with little lamps hanging that look like little pumpkin faces. It's actually very aesthetic, and the lighting is kind of lower mood lighting, so it's not super bright. It's kind of a vibe. It's kind of a vibey, place. And he floats over and he goes, "If you want any drinks, you can speak to the bartender." And he gestures to the bar, where you see behind the bar what appears to be kind of like a headless bartender, just like a finely made suit, but there's just no head.
So no head?
Hands.
God damn it.
You can't say that. That's insensitive, Ben says.
I'm sorry.
The bartender behind the bar throws up their arms what the fuck, man?
I'm sorry. It's a meme. I'm sorry.
Anyway, would you be staying the night?
I'm not sure yet.
Ben.
Okay. If you need me, I'll be here. He slides backwards out of the room on the hoverboard.
All right, bartender, what's on the menu?
The bartender slides a menu forward. There are 4 drinks on the menu. There's the Ichabod Crane, the Nightmare on a Street, the Smashed Pumpkin, and the Hocus Pocus.
Okay.
And each of them has a list of ingredients. The Ichabod Crane appears to be kind of like a bourbon with some spices, kind of maybe a more of a dry type drink. The Nightmare on a Street appears to be something, it has a cherry and it's a red drink. Mm-hmm. Kind of a red wine, maybe. The Smashed Pumpkin appears to be some sort of pumpkin themed beverage. When you look at the ingredients, Robert, it literally is just a pumpkin spice latte. You're this is just a pumpkin.
So it's like a pumpkin spice cold brew.
Yeah, basically. You're this is just a pumpkin spice.
Okay.
And the Hocus Pocus is a fruity drink. A fruity kind of alcoholic beverage.
I will get the Hocus Pocus, please.
All right, so you spend 8 bits. Bartender will nod, looks to Chad and Sonny.
I will take the Ichabod Crane.
8 bits, and then looks to Chad, or I guess turns its body towards Chad.
I think I'm gonna try the Nightmare on a Street.
All right, I'm just asking, one of you is going to spend an extra 8 bits for Chad.
Oh, I can do that.
I'll do it. I got the 600.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
All right, so you spend the necessary funds. You guys do that. The bartender turns, starts making some drinks, and you can see actually a little bit further down the bar, there is a cloaked figure sort of leaning on the bar with a sort of a pumpkin-looking mug with like one of those cold brews who's just kind of leaning forward, and they have like a cloak on, and you can see some wisps of golden hair hanging down from their face as somebody is sitting at the bar.
I would like to cautiously approach and just sort of clear my throat and say, hello?
The figure kind of glances to the side and looks forward and goes, pardon me, but I'm just passing through, not looking to have a chat. Robert, the voice is familiar.
How familiar?
Weirdly familiar, uncanny. You've heard this voice, you know it.
What would that be?
I would say
detail-oriented?
no roll really right. I would say no roll right now.
Okay.
At first you're just like, I've heard this voice. I know that voice.
I don't, though.
No.
Where are you headed?
At the moment, I'm currently in hiding, but I won't really get into it. And you?
We're traveling to Wizardland.
Wizardlander? I've heard of it, but I've never been there. Not from around these parts.
Robert's face all kinds of scrunched up, like, why do I know you?
Is it Alucard?
Pardon, sir, but have we met before? I feel like I know your voice from somewhere.
If we have, I do not know yours. He turns and pulls back his hood, and we see a handsome man with mid to long length golden hair and striking blue eyes. And Robert, you see Prince Valerius.
Huh?
The main character from your video game.
Robert's mouth is just like...
Hello there. You can call me Val.
What the... Valerius?
You know of me? He draws a blade and holds it up. How do you know my name?
How the fuck are you here? What the fuck?
What do you mean?
This is a completely different game. Why are you here? What's happening?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait, hold on a minute. He'll take out his book of ideas and start going like way back. Like, what the fuck? Why? I don't remember adding an in-hiding plot line. What the hell? Why am I expecting to follow my plot line? This is never...
And then, Robert, it strikes you. Your character is in this game.
Robert? Do you know this guy? What's wrong?
Of course I know this guy. I wrote the character.
What?
What are you talking about?
How?
So wait, are you saying that they plagiarized?
You're the main character of a story I wrote.
What are you talking about? Are you some sort of wizard?
I don't know.
He grabs you by your collar and he just goes, "You speak now, lest I, if you wish to steal my blade."
Hey, watch
Steal
out
your
now.
blade. Okay.
Go easy.
I am confused.
Calm down.
So, Prince Valerius, why are you in hiding?
What do you mean?
I'm asking why, because from what I understand, yes, the kingdom's in turmoil. The queen has passed, and there's a sort of power struggle for the throne, but you're not supposed to be in hiding.
Well, it's because I don't know where I am.
You don't, do you?
I woke up here, and I'm here in this strange land, and I'm trying to figure out what I can do. I don't know how I got here, and you're saying you do?
Did you perhaps receive some kind of tablet with an AM type logo on it? And I'll sort of like make the symbol in the air with my finger that sort of lifted you up and sucked you in.
No.
Oh, man.
Okay, well, that was the one question I kind of had.
Hey, Robert.
Yes?
You think this place is made by AI, right?
Oh, no. No, don't say that. No, don't say
Do you think
that,
that
Sonny.
maybe they used your game
Chad,
to train this game?
Sonny, help me. Don't counter his argument somehow. Please, I beg you.
No, I mean, it makes sense. No.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Robert.
No.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
Robert falls to his knees.
Oh, God. Damn you. Damn you all to hell.
I look at Prince Valerius. Just give him a minute.
You blew it all to hell. Starts going into the final monologue from Planet of the Apes. Damn you!
Chad, roll me a boon roll for noticing exploits and strange things.
That is a 6.
Okay. Chad, with everything you know about this world and the things that seem to be happening, a chilling possibility passes over you. This world, the longer you guys stay in it, might be pulling things of importance to all of you into itself.
What?
Well, that's not objectively eldritchly horrifying.
God.
Because it means that this thing might be able to understand your thoughts, your memories, maybe every aspect of what you are.
So don't freak out when I say this, but I think this machine knows exactly who we are as people and is reading our minds to be able to project or pull things in from our world into this game.
Robert,
What the fuck? That's kind of
Robert,
freaky,
who is on
Chad.
his hands and knees, decides to take a deep breath, sit cross-legged, and begin to meditate.
What is he doing? Prince Valerius says.
He's thinking?
Valerius goes, I need to talk to my companion about this. She might know something. And he goes towards the back of the bar, towards like where the stairs would be to go up to the rooms, and he starts making his way
Your
out of the room.
companion?
I'm not the only one who woke up in a strange place. And he starts walking.
No.
So did all of we, Prince Valerian.
Valerius
Valerius.
turns and storms off.
How did I forget his fucking name?
Wait a
He
minute.
wrote the character.
Is this companion also from your world or from somewhere else?
No, a stranger, but she's quite
Can I
capable.
meet her?
Oh, you're here. A figure steps into the room next to Valerius and stops, leaning against the side of kind of like the frame of the entrance to the bar, wearing kind of a cloak and hood, a tumble of long blonde hair down her shoulder. As Sonny, you see your girlfriend, Lucy Loverton.
Thank you all for listening to Hyperdive Heroes. If you like what you heard, please make sure to like, subscribe, and activate notifications wherever you get your podcasts.